What is up, YouTube? HPJ here, and I'm coming at you guys because it is time for another channel update video. So, my apologies for not having one of these ready. The reason it hasn't been ready is, unfortunately, due to circumstances that were out of my control, I had to put a lot of stuff on the back burner. You know, mentally, physically, emotionally, I couldn't really get to you guys to get a lot of this stuff together. And I know a lot of you were expecting a channel update video by, let's see, May, because I was supposed to have one for May. Work got really bad, and work got really stressful. So at that point, I had to put a lot of stuff to the side. I kept streaming, but I had to put a lot of stuff to the side to get everything else together. Bright side is that stream channel has now hit over 50 followers. So if you guys are watching this video, please hit me up on twitch.tv/HarpiePlayerJoe so that we can reach the milestone of having 60 followers, and so on and so forth. With that said, today's live stream video is going to be jam-packed because there is so much stuff going on, and a lot of it will impact the channel, both positive and negative. So, take that as you will. Let's go on into the video. So for the lineup today, we got a new section of the channel coming up, and I hope you guys are very excited about this. Digimon will be making its grand debut on the channel. Well, it's already made its grand debut on the channel. So, I'm going to go full force into Digimon. Then on top of that, Yugioh, Puzzles & Dragons. Then we're going to be talking about the summer setup for Twitch and live streaming and affiliate. And then social media. Alright? So, let's get Digimon out of the way. So, for those who don't know, I am currently playing, Digimon. Yeah, Digimon card game. A Digimon card game is completely different from what it used to be back in the 90s. And then it's changed in the mid-2000s. And now we're here in the 2020s with a whole brand new card game that is amazing. And a lot of people are playing it, including myself. And I am so excited to be playing Digimon. With that said, deck profiles will surely be up for Digimon. And package openings of Digimon card stuff. Now, I'm not going to say that I will be opening boxes of Digimon content because that's way too much shit. I will just basically be buying Digimon cards, showing you guys what cards I'm building to improve decks, and then do deck profiles as well, because maybe that will just help in the department of there's not enough content on the channel, or maybe that'll help improve content on the channel. It's just one of those things where I like to get a splash into things. You know, Vice Versa didn't work out too well. Puzzles & Dragons sometimes just become stream material, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Still something that's salvaging it. So, yeah, I decided to put in another card game, and I decided to put in another section of gaming to somewhat improve the channel, and hopefully it works out well, because I have a plethora of cards that I cannot wait to order from the next set, and I cannot wait to tell you, because, man, the Digimon Tamer stuff that's coming out next set is looking awesome, and I cannot wait to play more Sakuyamon. I cannot wait to play more Yellow Hybrid and advance my Yellow Hybrid, and then play the Mastermon deck with a ton of security control. So that is just the lineup of the decks I'm focusing on at this moment. And with that said, I hope you guys are enjoying the Digimon content, and please make sure to, you know, support the Digimon section of the channel when the Digimon stuff goes up. Now, let's move on to Yu-Gi-Oh! And definitely the main bulk of the channel. So, if you guys have not seen it yet, Master Duels is basically taking up some of the deck profiles because it's just less time consuming, and I can just focus on one thing and then go from there. But God, Master Duels is very, very stressful when it comes to things. With that said, let's talk about discussion videos and there will no longer be videos called card analysis. No, we are going straight into discussion videos, and I think that's how it should have been this whole time. So I'll sit down maybe one of these days and change all the channel update videos and card analysis videos and turn them all into discussion videos. Because discussion videos are basically just that, card analysis, analyzing the card, or analyzing the sets, and then putting things together, and then going through the hey, this is coming out, or oh my god, this card is coming out, or oh no, this stuff is getting reprinted, or yay, these cards are getting reprinted. So that way it's just one section and it's one thing, and it's not a whole plethora of multitude of things without happening to be such an issue. And hopefully it works out. I think it'd probably just be an easier way of me doing things instead of, oh, I gotta put card analysis here, and then I have to have someone in my DMs, no, someone in the comment section screaming, this is not a card analysis, you don't know what a card analysis is. It's like, you know what, yeah, you're right, I'm just gonna make everything a discussion video, so now we can discuss things. So with that said, Master Duels stuff, live streams, everything for Yu-Gi-Oh testing will definitely be there if you guys ever get the chance, and you guys see all that stuff, definitely check it out. But I'll have more on live streams in just a second. And then of course package openings, that's just basically when I get new Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. And don't hold a candle to it if you think I'm going to be opening boxes, because that's going to be a very rare thing. Although if I do get the chance, I do want to open some boxes of Sisters of the Rose. I'm going to find these boxes of Sisters of the Rose, just to say I opened the boxes of Sisters of the Rose. Because you guys know I love my Sisters of the Rose, because that was one of my Harpies. And I can put some stuff on her TCG player too. Alright, with that said, let's move on. Puzzles and Dragons. So, there's new content for Puzzles and Dragons that has just been announced. Definitely check my Instagram for that, because the next wave of stuff is actually, and I'm shocked that I get to say this, Star Wars is coming to the NA server of Puzzles and Dragons. It was something that was exclusive to the Japanese servers due to copyrights and licensing stuff, but I guess by the miracles of the graces of gods, that it's going to work out, and we're going to get Puzzles and Dragons cross Star Wars. There aren't too many cards that I'm very excited about this, because I also heard that Dragon Bound Dragon Caller is going to be coming back, so do not expect me to be doing massive things for Yoda, Luke, Vader, and stuff like that. There's also a chance that maybe we might get the Marvel Cinematic Universe cards, or more so of Marvel's comic book edition of cards. The Avengers, the X-Men, and all the friends in between. There could be a possibility Marvel will be joining PAD. And I cannot wait for Marvel to join PAD, because that means I get to play with one of my favorite superheroes of all time, Storm. I heard she's not a really good leader, but she's a great sub for blue teams. And some of the big sought-out cards are, most likely the big sought-out cards who represent some of the big characters in the series. The Avengers, Iron Man, Thor, Hulk. There's a lot of stuff with them. There's some of the X-Men, which most likely Wolverine, because he's also an Avenger. Yeah, newsflash, Wolverine joined the Avengers for a good period of time, and him and Cap were close. There's a lot of other stuff for the Marvel Cinematic Universe. But yeah, a lot of that's going to be on live stream instead of me having to do videos for it. So yeah, most of PAD stuff is most likely going to go to the archive channel, unless I decide to. I also did open up a lot of my older content back for Puzzles and Dragons, but I don't really have anything solid currently for Puzzles and Dragons to be like, hey, look, this is my team that I'm running, here's a dungeon and stuff like that. No, I'm not going to do any of that anymore. And, it's one of the things where I'm just glad, stuff is being done to the channel to have the channel focus on itself and, not have so much that I'm not going to be doing or put too much stuff on myself. I can just live stream it. So, alright, with that said, let's move on to the next topic. And the biggest topic of today's video, that is the live streams and the streaming setup and schedule. So first thing to let you guys know is that we're close to affiliate. I can feel it in my feet. We are close to affiliate. The only thing is, guys, I need you to follow and I need you to come and watch the content. If you guys are part of the Discord, please, I'll leave the Discord link in the description box below. And if it's messed up, please let me know. So then that way, you guys can have the proper link. All I really need now at this point is I just need enough people to come and view the channel consecutively. I need at least more than 5 people viewing the channel's content, and then that's it. And I can easily get my email from Twitch about being an affiliate. So once I become an affiliate, that doesn't mean more things will change, and that's not a bad thing. That's always a good thing, because that means I can devote more things. I don't have to, being a content creator for 2 different sites is hard. But it's okay, because I can take one thing, I can mix and mash it up, and then I can put it on here. Or I can take content from there, and then I can put it here, or it can be inspiration or be setup for what's over there. And I don't want you guys to feel like I'm neglecting either side. I just need to make time for one side to help make time for the other. And with that said, please go give my Twitch channel a subscription. And actually, after this video, I'm gonna take myself an hour, so that way I can get ready to start the live stream. So I have a live stream coming up today. Now, technical issues, guys. I'm having some issues with streaming. So if you're watching the archive channel and the archive channel's VODs are kind of messed up, there's nothing I can do about it when I'm actually streaming. And I do say this during the streams. There's nothing I can do, because I don't know how Twitch wants to act that day. I don't know how my internet wants to act that day. I don't know how, the games are going to process. And I try to run the games at a lower frequency, so that way it's easier for me to play the games without having any technical issues or technical difficulties. So everyone who streams faces those. Everyone does multitudes of checks. Everyone does a multitude of streaming. And even sometimes I'll do just chatting sessions, which you definitely should come to if you guys want to interact with me. So that way I can have a way of knowing, hey, the audio here is messed up. Or, hey, check the stream setup just to make sure everything is okay. And in that way, that lets me know that you guys are watching. And then there's things I can do. If I can't fix it, I can just ask someone else if they know exactly what to do, and then I can have them come in and they can help me with that as well. So that way it's a smooth live stream for everyone, and everything goes well. With that said, let's go on to the schedule changes. So I'm going to be streaming probably every other day. That way it can give me some time to breathe. It can give me some time to relax. And it can give me some time to focus on myself and get myself, together. Because I've had a long year going back to work fully with a full schedule. And, my new position. It's not been easy on my body. And my body be hurt, and I'm just trying to get everything together and piece everything together, so that way it's less stressful for me. And I know you guys would rather have me less stressed and more focused and more together. So with that said, let's talk about the content for the next couple of months. So the month of Sonic will still continue. I have a Sonic game already planned out. I am ready to stream it, and I am ready to get things going from there. With that, the next game after the month of Sonic is we're going to be dipping into Pokemon. It would have been Crash Bandicoot, but I think I had enough Crash for right now, and I think it's time to go back into an RPG, and I chose Pokemon to go into. We're going to be most likely doing Pokemon Emerald. If it's not Emerald, we'll probably do Fire Red and Leaf Green, so we can have at least something from Gen. We're going to do both games. We're going to do Gen 3, precisely. We're going to have Gen 3 representation. We're going to have one for Hoenn, and we're going to have one for Kanto, because Kanto did have its remake in Gen 3 to celebrate, I think it was the 10th anniversary of Pokemon, because Crystal was the 5th anniversary of Pokemon, if I'm not mistaken. So, with the impact that Pokemon has given on my life and on many lives of other people, I will be doing something to celebrate to commemorate Pokemon. I've already done Generation 1, I've already done Gen 2, so now I'm moving on to Gen 3, and then potentially going back to Gen 1 with Gen 3's remake. And then we're gonna try to figure out how to get an emulator worked on my desktop. So then I can go ahead and play the DS games. So Platinum, Heart Gold, or Soul Silver, most likely Soul Silver, because Soul Silver has a ton of Pokemon that I love and enjoy from that region. Then we're also going to take a look at Black and White 2, and then excuse me, try to figure out how we can go on from there, because I know I would need more equipment and stuff to set up for Gen 6, Gen 7, and then hopefully if my with my Elgato and stuff, I can maybe even possibly go into Gen 8, and then possibly Gen 9 as well. With that said, big thing to tell you is, of course, visit the archive channel where the VODs are, and you guys can see all of my previous live streams. And I think right now, the longest live stream I've had for the channel is Final Fantasy VI, which I will return to later on, either towards the end of the year, or I will return next year, so that we can do the Dragons Den in the Soul Shrine. Yes, the Soul Shrine. We will be doing 2 of the most difficult dungeons in Final Fantasy VI, and then possibly we can do another Final Fantasy game, because I think Final Fantasy 1 for Game Boy Advance will definitely be the non-Souls version will definitely be a look at for Final Fantasy, because I do eventually want to do FF12. 12 is going to be probably one of the longer live streams, because oh my god, 12 is very long. If you guys have not played Final Fantasy 12, it is probably one of the longer games, next to maybe 7, 8, 9, and those are the ones with the multi-disc. And then eventually maybe we'll switch into Final Fantasy 13 and stuff like that, 'cause I've never played 13. So a lot of those will be blind. Going into stuff like 7, and stuff, and so on and so forth. So, alright, that is all for live streams and gaming, and then social media. Basically, how I like to wrap up my video is, if you guys have not already checked these out, do these such. If for the channel's sake, for the continuation of the channel and everything else. So, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel, because it helps out the channel so much, and it allows the channel itself to grow. There are links below for both the archive and the main channel, so if you guys want to visit those, definitely give it a chance. That way, it improves them, and then those can flourish as well, especially the archive channel. Don't forget, I have a Facebook group for the Harpie Second Strategies. We have just now hit over 350 followers for the group. There's a link for that in the description box as well. If you guys would like to interact with me on Instagram, for social media, Twitter and Instagram are definitely there, where I post a ton of pictures and post a lot of my thoughts for things as well. The Discord is always up. If there are any issues with links, please let me know, and I will go and fix the links as soon as possible. So as soon as this video gets up, people who are watching this video, please, if you see it, if you have any trouble getting to any of them, let me know in the comment section below, and I can definitely send you guys to the proper ones, and I can recast the link and such for those areas. And of course, with Twitch, definitely catch me on twitch.tv/theharpiePlayerJoe, where you guys can interact with me live, and of course, watch me live stream video games like no other. So with that said, everybody, that is the end of today's video. Thank you guys so much for coming. I do appreciate the support. And yes, I know this video is long, but I'll try to timestamp it just in case you guys need that extra help to know where things are, where things end, and where new things begin. So with that said and done, thanks everybody for watching. Thank you guys so much for catching me here. And I'll catch you all some people next time. And oh, my shirt's ready to go. Alright. HBJ signing out. Take care.